How do you deal with difficult clients? These are ways that you can navigate some of these notary challenges. You're bound to run into clients that are just annoying. I don't know how else to put that. Annoying, difficult, mad, frustrated, all of the above. But you have to remain calm as a notary and understand that, okay, you're the professional in this instance. What can you do to help either A, resolve the situation, or B, get out that situation? You need to learn what to do. So I always start off by just saying remain professional in any circumstance, no matter whether they're yelling at you, cursing you out, whatever it is. You're remaining professional. You don't stoop to their level. Stay calm and professional. So remain professional / calm. What tends to happen, I've heard this even like in arguments also. What tends to happen when somebody's mad and angry and you just have a cool, calm, collected face, it does two things. Sometimes it makes them even more mad, but oftentimes it makes them like dial it down. Because if somebody's like, yelling at you, cursing you out, you son of a whatever, and you're just like, okay, I understand, no problem, and you're being calm, sometimes it clicks in their head like, whoa, maybe I'm tripping. So remain calm in circumstances like that, because anything can happen. Sometimes clients are just difficult, and oftentimes people tend to project things that are going on in their life. So maybe you're there to notarize the sign-in, but some guy just argued with his wife, or some wife just argued with their husband, and then right before they argued with their husband, right after they argued with the husband, the door rings, and then who is it? Oh, a little innocent notary that I can just curse out. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not you, it's the things that they're going through, and they're mad at the situation that they're in. They're not mad at you. So that's why you have to be very delicate when it comes to different situations. So when they're mad and stuff like that, and especially when they're using like escalating language, you need to be able to explain your role clearly to them, to let them know, no problem, this is what I do. Let me just write that down. Explain your role clearly. Especially if they're trying to tell you, oh, this can't happen. You can't do things like this, that, and the third. Oh, you're dumb. You're an idiot. Whatever it is. You need to be able to explain to them like, hey, this is my role. This is what I'm allowed to do. This is what I'm not allowed to do. Sometimes people aren't notaries and they tell you what you can do. I often see this on social media too. I had this person that he specialized in Section 8 housing, and he's famous. He specialized in Section 8 housing, gets people houses. He builds them. And there was this homeless video of this people that was homeless, and then the guy that owns the Section 8 housing, he commented under the videos. He said, "Hey, I'd like to help. Reach out to me. I'll help you get Section 8 housing." And then you had somebody underneath him saying, "Oh, you can't do that." I'm like, how are you gonna tell a professional what they can't do? Circling back to that, you need to explain your role clearly. Let them know like, hey, this is what I do. I can provide these services. I can't do this. Explain that to them clearly, so if it ever comes up in the future, you could say that you did explain to them what they're supposed to be doing, what you can do and what you can't do. Next up is to listen actively. So usually when people are mad and they're like rah-rahing and loud and stuff like that, their emotions is taking over them. So you, as you're staying calm and you're professional, you need to listen through the emotions and understand what the actual point is. So this is going to require you to not be emotional to an extent, to lean more on your logical side and say, hey, this person is mad, they're angry, but what they're angry about is really just this. So what is X? Like I say, as a business strategist, one thing that we learn and we study is strategy. And one of the things they say is you have to solve for X. So ignore all the fluff around and the fluff, the theatrics, the cursing. Find out what X is. X is they want you to notarize, but you can't notarize because you need to have witnesses there. Let's say that that's the situation and they're mad at you for that. Just understand what the actual problem is and try your best to solve it. If they need witnesses and you can't do it and they're mad at you because you can't do this witness, ignore the anger and just be like, be solution-based, be solution-oriented and be like, okay, I can't do it, but I can't notarize this document, but I can have I dropped my camera. But I can have a notary, I can have a witness be here by this time. But you wouldn't know that if you weren't listening actively to them and understanding what their problem is. See what I'm saying? So listen actively to them, understand what's going on. and be able to set that clear expectation. Like, I can't do this for you, but I can do this. So in the example where you can't notarize because you need a witness, you got to let them know, hey, first off, you need to know what the problem is. And the problem is that you won't do it. And they're mad at you because you can't do it without a witness. But once you set that clear expectation and you find out what the problem is, let them know, hey, I can't do this. I'm not allowed to do this. You explain your role clearly to them and you're calm. It's going to start seeping into them. Expectation. So you need to let them know what the expectation is, what you can do, how you can solve the problem, how you can move this along so that that way they can get their document that they need to get notarized done and out the way. But you always avoid arguing. This is just an ego battle. This whole arguing thing right here, this is an ego battle. And an ego battle equals a money suck, which equals a loss of a client. Or other way around, but you get it. So if you stay professional with these clients and are able to famoose the situation to where you can come out on top, and by come out on top, I mean solve the problem for the client, they'll forgive you. Not forgive you. They'll honor you. They'll be very happy that you did that. So for example, what I've explained in the past in previous videos is clients have been mad at other situations going on in their life and taking that on me. I was able to stay calm, avoid arguing, provide a solution to them. And then after the fact, they apologize for freaking out, apologize for not being professional, apologizing for cursing. But you wouldn't get to that point if you're arguing back with them. If they're at 10, you need to be at 1. You need to be cool as a cucumber. Like I said in previous videos, you need to be cool as knowledge. If they're tripping, think about me. Knowledge is so cool. I just need to be as cool as knowledge. Knowledge will not trip. WWKD. What would knowledge do? I'm being silly, but no, but for real, you guys need to be as calm as possible with these clients. Don't argue with them. What are you winning from that? That's an ego battle. So, if they're still going at you, being mean, just remember to be firm and respectful. And this is another reason why I don't like to blur the lines with clients. I'm gonna be too friendly. I like to be charming. I can't help it. It's just in me. I'm a charm ball. I like to be charming, but you got to be firm and respectful with them. Like, no, sorry, ma'am, I cannot do that, but I can help you out by doing this. But what you're asking me to do is illegal for me to do. I can get caught up, and I'm not trying to do that. I can't help you with that. Be firm, be respectful, use ma'am, sir, whatever you use based on where you're located. But just let them know what you can and can't do, and just be straightforward and transparent. That's the only thing. But like I said, you always need to have some sort of alternative that you can offer them. Because if you're telling them you can't do something and you don't have a way of offering a solution, then you're kind of like useless. So it's like, what are you doing here then? You're just wasting my time? Wasting my time? Like, if you're wasting your time, that's going to get them even more angry. So just find a way to offer a solution. But if that doesn't work, all you got to do is walk away. All you can do at that point is walk away, document the incident. So clients are consistently being rude. They're not working with you at all. And they're just really they got like a thorn in their butt type of clients. Just walk away, be respectful, walk away. Sorry, I can't do this. I'm feeling uncomfortable. Especially when you tell them that you're feeling uncomfortable, people start to wake up. You know, they start to listen like, oh, he's being uncomfortable. Let me dial it down a little bit. But let them know that and just walk away from the situation. But when you get back to your abode, your home, your crib, your car, you need to document that. You need to write down what's going on, what happened, what they didn't have, why they were mad, the solutions that you provided, did you offer to provide them, and how they responded. Like, have that stuff documented in case anything happens. They can't really say anything because you have that information. Let's say that they say that you hit them too. If you bringing up this documentation of all the stuff that happened, it just seems like you're more on point. Like, you just come off as more of a professional, and you could say like, no, after I left that appointment, I documented the situation. These are all the things that happened. And when you come to the table like that, you're much more believable because you came prepared. But if you need help with any of this stuff, guys, if you need help like dealing with difficult signers, or you're in a situation and you need to navigate a notary challenge, let me know. Like, book a call down below. We'll jump on a call and I'll teach you everything that I can and help you get to that 2 to 5 a month plus in your notary business. Get some knowledge, literally and figuratively. And also, if you're strapped on cash, you don't really have it like that, what you can do is go down into the comments description below and get that free notary starter kit. It should help you out. If you got a little bit more money, it's very inexpensive. Get the mobile notary mastery kit. It has a lot of tools in there. A few of the tools that it has is the phone scripts that you can use to close clients when they call in. You also have a list of email templates that you can copy and paste, send it to businesses that will help you convert and close businesses. And there's also a list of 300 signing services that you can sign up with to get money in the background by having these signing services reach out to you. Go ahead, download that, take your time, fill out all those signing services sheet, and that's how you get some more clients as well. But anyways, guys, make sure to like, comment down below if you like the video. If you have any questions, let me know as well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Peace, love, and your boy Knowledge is out of here.